The parking and Vanpool expense accounts are two separate accounts available to eligible Hennepin County employees to be used to pay for qualified parking and Vanpool expenses respectively with pre-tax dollars. Funds in these plans do roll month to month and year to year, but note that you will lose funds if you leave employment and do not have enough parking and/or Vanpool expenses to submit against your available balance. Note also that you cannot use these accounts for parking or Vanpool expenses at a new job. They are only to be used while you are employed with Hennepin County. Electing either a parking and/or Vanpool expense account saves you money, specifically tax dollars, and on average 25 to 30%. In this example, two people who work for Hennepin County each make $35,000 a year, and one has $2,500 in parking expenses that they choose to set aside in a parking plan, and the other has parking expenses but chooses to just pay for them out of pocket. As you can see, the person who sets the funds aside in the parking plan actually has more net take-home pay and saves on average $654 for the year. Note that this is an example only, and specific savings depend on your individual situation and your income. What exactly is a pre-tax parking and/or a Vanpool expense account? A pre-tax parking account is an account where you set aside funds, again on a pre-tax basis, to pay for expenses incurred to park your car or bicycle at or near your work location. The funds are deducted out of your paychecks on a pre-tax basis, and then as you incur expenses to either park a car or park a bicycle, you submit them for reimbursement under the plan. Under the Vanpool account, you set aside funds also on a pre-tax basis for expenses you might incur when you have a Vanpool situation. And what that means is that there are at least 6 adults, excluding the driver, who carpool to work. Remember that these funds do roll month to month and year to year, so there's very little risk of losing funds in these accounts. A couple of things to note about the parking account. This account covers qualified parking expenses not already taken out of your paychecks by Hennepin County and maybe paid directly to a parking ramp. So if you don't have a situation like that, then you may elect this plan and submit expenses to one-to-one benefits for your car or bicycle that you park near your work location. Also note that this plan has a monthly maximum limit. It's currently set at $255 for 2017 and may remain the same for 2018. If it does change, we will let Hennepin County know and update all applicable information and materials. You also must submit expenses that you incur for parking within 180 days of the date the expense was incurred or paid, so that's about a 6-month window. Something also to note about the documentation that's required. Most ramps or places that you park will give you a receipt. If you do happen to park at a place that's a cash lot, you just need to note that on your claim form or when submitting your claim, and we will be able to reimburse you. Also note that since this plan is a monthly benefit, you do need to enter each specific month separately online or tell us how much you incurred for each separate month when submitting your manual claim. You also have a lot more flexibility in making changes with this plan. Specifically, elections and contributions can be changed at any time throughout the year. You may also join the plan at any time throughout the year and stop contributions at any time by completing the parking enrollment change form online at www.one-to-one-benefits.com/Hennepin under Forms. The Vanpool account is a pre-tax account to be used for money that you incur when carpooling to work. Specifically, it's considered a highway vehicle that is seating for at least 6 adults, excluding the driver, and where at which 80% of the vehicle mileage is expected to be used in transporting you and fellow employees or other passengers to and from work, and at least half the vehicle is occupied for that purpose. This account also has a monthly maximum limit, and that limit is $130. Also note that expenses must be submitted within 180 days of the date the expense was incurred or paid. So that is approximately 6 months after that van pooling takes place. In order to submit these expenses, you simply need to complete the form and note that and certify that this was for a van pool. Keep in mind, too, that it's a lot easier to change elections or to enroll in this plan at any time throughout the year or stop contributing to the account as well. And to do that, to either enroll, change elections, or contributions, simply email hr.benefits@hennepin.us. The One-to-One Benefits mobile app is a great place for you to manage your van pool and or parking accounts. You can view account activity and check balances. You can submit claims for either plan type. You can also view any claims for which we might be requiring a receipt or that you forgot to attach a receipt to. And the really neat thing is that you can take a photo of a receipt and submit it either as a new claim or simply add it to an existing claim. Also, don't forget to sign up for text alerts also. The barcode that you see, called the QR code on the right-hand side of the screen, you may use to simply and quickly download the app. Simply hold your phone right now up to that code and scan the app, and you're on your way. For additional information regarding the parking and or van pool accounts, reference the summary plan description available online at www.onetonebenefits.com/hennepin under the Member Contract section. Or see the parking/van pool FAQ available online also at www.onetonebenefits.com/hennepin under the FAQ section. For balance information or specific questions, either download the mobile app, again using your phone to scan the barcode that you see on the right-hand side of your screen, or contact One-to-One Benefits between the hours of 7:30 a.m. and 5:00 p.m. Monday through Friday at 612-877-4321 or 800-300-1672.